Having a school that's K through 2, it's a very special thing.
From the minute they get off the bus in the morning,
good morning,
the minute they're let out of cars and they go through carpool, they are taken care of.
And I was very struck by the atmosphere as I walked through the front door. It felt like a good school.
There's a buzz in our building. Our vision is something that we believe in, to inspire every child to do his or her best.
But what struck me about the one classroom that I first went into was how engaged, how motivated those kids were.
They're respectful, they're in a routine, they're comfortable in their environment.
What do you do?
That's what you want with children is to love school, instead of the battle of you have to go to school.
We're almost a one-to-one technology student ratio, and I think that helps us kind of evolve to meet the needs of the kids in the 21st century.
They're not in rows anymore, they're not in individual desks anymore. You see them clustered in groups, and those groups are ever-changing.
It really is an environment where you feel safe, you're excited to come to school, and there's learning no matter which class you go into, no matter what age.
Once they feel safe, then we want to create a scenario where they can start taking risks and thinking differently and really preparing them.
So as we think about incorporating world-class outcomes, the kids will have the skills that they need to be able to be those critical thinkers and problem solvers in the future.
Sometimes it's overwhelming how many options there are, both for parents and for schools, but we feel like being a primary neighborhood school, that's what we're about. That's what we do, and we do it well.
Big difference, isn't it?
It's not the old ways. We have to evolve, and we're continually challenging ourselves. And we've been calling it a case for change, that really our kids will not have the same jobs that we had.
We're kind of learning how to budget our money.
So these children are applying these 21st century learning skills to their everyday lives.
It's amazing to think at what these young kids, 5, 6, 7, are doing with technology now that is just so commonplace for them, but to still see the excitement on their faces as they kind of discover on their own. I mean, they're very self-driven.
The risk comes in that one idea may work and another may not work, but we want kids to try those ideas, experiment. If it doesn't work, you go back to the drawing board and you recreate that.
And I think just the growth that the kids are making each year is really testimony to the amazing things that we're doing at Mountain View.
There we go.
I pledge allegiance.
We've got an environment here set up where kids are happy, they're engaged on our playground, that we've got an outdoor learning environment where kids have blocks and they've got stepping stones and they've got tents and they've got dress up. We've got a castle themed library that next year we're looking to transition from a library into a learning commons. One of our kids was asked, "What do you love most about Mountain View?" And he told me, "Mr. Francis, I thought it was a trick question. There's so many things that I love about Mountain View."
It's always been just the best school day.
And they're very involved with all the children. They get the parents involved.
And I like how we're doing teamwork together.
I love how the teachers care about the students so much.
The parent community wants to help. They want to be involved. They want to be a part of the school, and they want it to be a better place. Well, today is Games Day, and it's a big celebration for the children.
And Games Day is a chance for kids to play, interact with each other, have fun, compete in a way that is demonstrating good sportsmanship. Where kids and families will come together and enjoy the day and just celebrate. We have a huge responsibility in educating children, and we feel that as a responsibility. There's an incredible amount of reward that comes with that.
We want kids to make a difference in our global communities. We want them to see that they have an impact on our world.
Yet understanding that they're still primary learners, that we still have to make sure that kids leave our school knowing how to read, write, and do math. Ultimately, parents are going to feel and see a school that we're proud of.
I love being here, so I think that's important, is if you love being at your job and the people you work with, It's the same thing. You can't wait to get up and come to school too.
Have a great day.